Hi Mellissa, it's Bobby. Okay, since the last video happened, I managed to do my scratch all and file the tip so that it wasn't so sharp, deadly sharp. It could actually have cut you, it was so sharp. I filed it, but I'm partially done as well. I did all these with the exception of these. So let's get these finished. Always make sure that the tip of your scoring utensil is always in each hole. So check it beforehand. Make your score. There's a line. Okay, so oh, hard to tell. That's how it looks at this point, and when I cut it and make the flaps and all that, it'll fold so easy and so straight. There's another. Now, I am left-handed, so everything I do pertains to be left-handed. So when I'm going to make you a pattern and send it to you, I am going to make it so that you can decide which side you are comfortable drawing it on, and then you can size it to however you can when you make your blanks, so that you could save the most amount of, be it paper or whatever, because when you're making this, you don't want to waste anything. So what you want to try and do is get as most out of what you've got. So like when I make my pattern is exactly the same shape as this blank was that is now a point. My pattern, I made it so that it fit, so that I could save the most plastic as I possibly could when I was drawing these out. That my goal is to like not waste. I don't want to waste. I mean, you're gonna waste a little bit because that's just the way things work. But always try to get the most out of it. I learned when I was a little kid that when the teacher would teach us how to do this, they give you a piece of paper, a piece of construction paper. It was probably 9 by 11 or whatever construction paper is, and a lot of the kids, they would just, when they would take their pattern, they just put it right to the middle of the paper, not even realizing you got to get a certain amount of pieces out of that paper. So when I was little, I would try all kinds of different ways to save paper on the thing. I would do my patterns real close together, and it made it a little bit difficult. That's why I learned how to do it with making blanks, because that way I didn't have to fit the thing on the paper itself and then punch it out and then try to fit it again. It was, once I made my blank, I already had my piece. I didn't have to worry about it. I just fit the pattern over the blank, and then I can punch my parts out. So, any rate, after this one, I've got 12 more. So I've done 2. I'm going to do my third one. I will do the third big one and then one little one, one of the littler points, just so you could watch me do it. And then once I'm at that point, which will be in about, without me talking and talking and explaining and all that kind of stuff, it'll take me about, maybe a half hour to finish these. And then we'll start up in another video where we'll cut these things out tonight. Cut them out, sort of. We got to clip them afterwards, and that's difficult. But we'll get to that point. So let me finish drawing this one up right now, and then I'll explain about the next steps and stuff like that. And the reason I'm so careful with everything, going straight to the points, any little distortion and the whole thing is off. Like this part right here is the length or the tallness of the point. This piece right here, this piece right here, this piece right here. These are all 4 sides. This is the tallness. This is the base and the width of the point. If any of these are slightly off. Like say I punched it wrong, and the hole is here. It's not going to work. It all has to be mathematically correct. Everything has to fit up. If you make any kind of, you can play games, but every little mistake you make that you, if I did something like that, I would just throw that whole point away and start a new one. Every little mistake you make and you further, just ignore it, and it never goes away. It follows you the whole. Be neat, be accurate. That's the key. You can see my left hand. That's how I write. That's my signature. At any rate, let's get this one. This scratch all is really going to work. I'm really missing my pen, but it deteriorated so bad over the years. There we go. All right, I've got 10 more to go. I'm going to just kill this, and when I'm done doing these, then we'll go into the kitchen and we'll cut them. All right, I'll talk to you in a bit.